Hey guys, my name is Ben on the Bayou, and I have got into like this like wilderness survival stuff, right? So I had to find a good place to put the stand. And when I realized this is that I really don't have a whole lot of like wilderness survival anything. So today I'm gonna try to start a fire and cook red beans and rice with a hang on, I got it right here, with the flint. And now naturally, because you know life is going to be difficult, it has started to drizzle. So now what y'all are going to see me attempt to do is to try to light a fire and cook dinner on that fire, which is going to be red beans and rice. So I'm not going to make anything super hard, and I'm just in my backyard, but practice makes perfect. And maybe I'll succeed, maybe I won't. It is raining, so let's go and see what we can do. So I'm gonna put you right here. Don't mind my place set. All right, how's that look? It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. So I've got some things that like you may have like in your pockets or whatever. So I've got like one napkin and a couple tissues. So that's kind of like my little play, like experiment. And this is just some boxes from around the house, and I realize this isn't really super fair and everything, but hey, I don't know. So maybe there's something that I can learn, because I highly doubt I'm going to be successful trying to light this fire with this flint and then cook my dinner on it. But you want to know what? Practice makes perfect. So I did do a little bit of research, and I do kind of know how to use a flint. So basically what you want to do, from my understanding, is take some shavings and make a little pile. Some shavings and make a little pile in your kindling. Right, that way if you do get a spark that goes in there, it's gonna have enough. I accidentally shot a spark. Oh, let's see. Have enough. I accidentally shot a spark. Oh, let's see. Wow, that was significantly easier than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. Now we gotta, let's get that out of here. Now we gotta like kind of let me save some of that. Some of the cardboard burning. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try, oh, get out of here, bug. I'm gonna try to like go in the woods up in North Louisiana and see basically what I can do, where it's like I'm gonna buy one of those they call it a pocket saw. It's basically like a foldable saw, and cut my own wood and not basically cheat. But that was significantly easier in the aspect of just getting the fire started with just the flint. I mean, and this is just, I want to say maybe right off Amazon, 10 or 15 bucks. Nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that actually worked out kind of well. I'm actually surprised it worked out as well as it did. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some wood and try to build a fire. Ow, that's hot, obviously. Try to build a base for a fire. Maybe like right here. I'll be right back. It's gonna take me like 2 seconds. My wood is right here. Now all of this is untreated wood, so, and this is just wood I had laying around the house. But what I'm gonna try to do, make like a little house, because at the end of the day, I am gonna try to cook on it, right? Put a big old cast iron pot on there and make some red beans and rice. So I wanted to be able to be supported, and basically I don't want my pot falling over in the fire. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this piece here, put it right there. Now my next experiment is gonna be, like I said, going out into the actual wilderness of Kisatchie National Forest in North Louisiana, and actually doing this without like pre-cut wood and cardboard boxes and things like that, and actually having to cut my own thing, because if I don't succeed, then I won't have fire. It kind of gives me a little more risk, right? But it's not like it's super dangerous. I mean, I know my way around up there. I have family up there. So that's what I'm gonna try. We'll see how it works. I'm not gonna promise anything. But I'm about to go come with me. I'm about to go get my pot and probably annoy my wife a little bit because I forgot to get the rice out. But like I said, I'll get the pot. I got some sausage, some pre-cooked sausage, and some onions to put in there. So this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, thank you for the likes. So I'm gonna flip the camera around here in a second as soon as I figure out how to do it. The more. Flip camera. I guess I should have brought the, so I got my cast iron pot right here. Don't mind that. And this is what I cut up earlier. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, don't mind the cat treats. We're not adding the cat treats to the dinner. So I put some oil in there, and I hope that's enough. Maybe I'll add a little more. You can never go too much with oil. There we go. And what I'm gonna do is one-handedly, and I'm gonna make a mess, 100%. Put all the onions and sausage in there. And we're gonna let that brown up, you know, sizzle around real good, and see what happens. But my plan is that I'm struggling trying to do this one-handed. All right, got all of that in there. Let's see, where's my cap? I don't know how to get the cap off. Oh, my dogs are barking out, I don't know what. Starving, quit it. It has actually stopped raining, but you want to know what? I can't say that it was I was surprised at how easily that Flint started it, even though it hadn't quite rained yet. Here, let me put y'all back up here. Well, I got to do this. And please, if y'all see me doing something wrong or crazy, let me know, because like I said, I've never done this before. So, but anyway, this is that Flint that I was telling you about. I'm pretty sure it was like right off Amazon. I'm gonna mess that up, but it was pretty easy and self-explanatory. You just basically shave a little bit off, and then you flip it upside down where it says up, and you push hard on it, and you strike it, and it throws that spark into the, I think it's magnesium maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave this cracked a little bit. That way I can see what's going on with my food. While that's cooking, sorry, we gotta go back inside. While that's cooking, I gotta get a little oven mitt. So when y'all make red beans and rice, and I don't necessarily know if anybody has ever made red beans and rice on the fire like that, or like in here, but let me ask you this. When you put the rice, do you put it all in at the same time with some water, like the rice and the beans and everything? Or you make the rice first and then make the beans afterwards, after the rice has like been cooked or whatever. What did I come in here for? Oh yeah, oven mitt.
You have your can?
No, I don't. Can you hand me the beans again?
Maybe.
Well, okay. We may have had a critical oversight and not have any beans, but we'll figure something out. We're gonna cook something. We have another couple of links of sausage. I may just throw that in the pot, and we can have some like kielbasa hot dogs or like. Let's see. You want to know what? I'm sitting here and it's. You hear it sizzling? Here, let me put y'all back up here. I guess I probably should have got a fork too. Don't mind. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, move you a little closer. I don't want it falling. I'm gonna be right back. Y'all keep an eye on this for me, make sure it don't burn. 30 seconds. So yeah, sorry. I didn't really, I guess, plan us all the way through. I was telling my wife that I was like getting really into this and I wanted to try to cook dinner. She said, "Oh no, please go cook dinner." So that's kind of where we're at now. I'm attempting to cook dinner, but I feel as though, hang on, what did I do? I feel as though if I mess it up, I won't be able to do it again. Which, isn't the worst thing in the world. But as you can see, my fire is kind of taking off. It's not the worst thing. It's not going poorly, I'm actually surprised at how easy and fun this is. Not saying that survival is going to be fun the whole time. Obviously not. You're not going to be living like this with the pre-cut sausage and, the cast iron pan. But it could be worse, Not the end of the world. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure I stay with the chat. If anybody's saying anything. Oh yeah, that looks good. It smells good too. I love the smell of onions cooking in a pot like this. I grew up with that smell almost every day. So it's always been like a comfort smell for me. You always, something good, it's cooking when you got that smell going. I don't care who's cooking it. Well, I do kind of, but what you gonna do? Let's see. So I guess my next thing is if anybody's out there and wants me to try to cook something next time, just put it in the chat and I'll write it down. And we'll just see what happens, It can't be that hard. As long as it's not like a, Alaskan crab. It's going to cost me like $4,000 a crab. But no, I think that anybody can do what I just did if I can do it. Because I literally practiced once and it went just like that. Even with it being like drizzling, and I mean, I guess you can't really see that well. It didn't drizzle for super long, but enough to like coat the cardboard that was in the thing. I mean, and it's cardboard, right? So it went up quick. Trying to make sure I can stay up with chat. But anyway, let me put this glove on, so I'm gonna burn the crap out of myself. So, I don't know. I would suggest that if this being hurricane country, that if you do live in the South, it never hurts to have, or really, it's not really just the ability to light a fire without like a propane like Bic, like a cigarette lighter, simply because you never know when that Bic lighter will break. I mean, and you can say that for everything, right? You never know when the magnesium flint and stuff will break. But that being said, what's got a higher chance of breaking? A 99-cent Bic lighter or, a $15 flint where it's designed to do that. But yeah, anyway. Because even in the north, y'all get like snowstorms and stuff. And granted, I've never lived in the north where it's designed to do that. But yeah, anyway. Because even in the north, y'all get like snowstorms and stuff. And granted, I've never lived in the north long term. Definitely, in my opinion, one of the biggest things when it comes to like being lost or without power for long term. Because if you're out of power for a long term, right? It's not just you. It's all of your utilities too. So you, depending on where you're at, you may not have water. You need to be able to boil your water. And how do you boil water? I mean, your electric stove's not going to work. Hell, your propane, the gas going to your oven might not work. Like if you have a gas oven or gas stove. So, because we actually experienced that with, what hurricane was it this year that we had? We have so many people with these standby generators now that they basically dropped the header pressure on the gas line so much that people couldn't, no one could run their generators because there's not enough pressure to run the generators. So, I mean, it's just one of those things you have to think about. I mean, what's $15? For me, it's not really much. It's important to be able to survive if surviving's got to be done, So, ugh, smoke's getting in my eyes.
I have good news.
Oh, we only have one can?
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Let me see. We might have one in the camper.
Here, you want to come look at this?
That's like a roaring fire.
I know. I was shocked because it had started to drizzle, like I was telling them, and it took me like 30 seconds.
Nice.
To get.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's starting to burn a little bit.
It's burning. No, it's just burning my eyes. It's good then. Let me see if I have beans in here.
Yeah, let me pull it off to the side a little bit. Trying to cool it down, so let me take the lid off. And y'all don't judge me. This is my first time cooking over an open fire like this. So, it is what it is. I guess y'all can judge me if you want. Let me open these beans real quick. So does anybody in the chat have experience with cooking over a fire? Like, what would be your advice for like temperature wise? Like just, would you rather low and slow? The way you don't burn stuff? Or, is there another way? I guess is really what I'm asking because, like I said, I'm no professional. But this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna tell you what, these new age can openers. This is why I hate when they over-engineer stuff. I just shot red bean sauce. Ugh. All over myself because we over-engineered a can opener. All right, I've had it. All right, it's gonna be a lot of sausage and onions and not that much red beans. But, at the end of the day, you roll with the punches, right? You got what you got. and you don't got what you don't got. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna stir up. There goes one piece of onion. Ah, that's obviously the hot spot right there. I don't know. I obviously didn't cut the onion small enough. I'm sure my 2 young daughters are gonna tell me about that. There we go. I'm sure. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this, what you got, it's called Slap Your Mama. It's basically the better version of Tony Chachere's. Tony Chachere's now is basically just all salt. So this is a lot like Camp Dog. And anybody from the South who knows what Camp Dog is, you know what I mean. And it's, you know, naturally. All right. We do like that dude on TV with the steaks. I don't really know his name, nor do I care to remember. Just funny. Yeah, let's see. That'll work. All right. Let's see. Where's my stirring thing? I hope I didn't spice it up too much for the girls. It's actually looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's boiling right there, and I'm worried about that being like a hot spot. And yeah, let me see if I can't move it somewhere that way, or maybe turn it where it's not that whole one spot. Ugh. Let me move that in some. I wonder if there's a way to build a fire pit. I'm sure there is. I'm sure somebody will let me know. That like you can cook it without it actually being directly over the fire. And I got an onion in my drink. But I'm sure somebody will know. And please let me know. If you know, spread the knowledge. Don't gatekeep. We don't really succeed if we all gatekeep. So, I mean, one time me and my brothers went hiking. Really trying hard not to burn this. So, here, let me try this on this side. Oh, shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'll put it right there and see if I can't cool it down some. But it's a nice little box fire, or I'm trying to remember back in my Boy Scout days. I think it's called a box fire. I got bit by a mosquito on my ankle, y'all. It being Louisiana, mosquito. I had to fight the mosquito. He almost won. So, what do y'all think? How long do you think I should cook it for? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. I gotta get my taste tester. Y'all come with me to go get my taste tester. Whew. I'm sweating, and it's not because of the fire. Nice and warm out. Mid-November. Mid to late November. Freaking 80 degrees outside. Starbeam. No, Starbeam got put in jail. Starbeam is my taste tester. Come on. Go, go, go. We got it. Come on, Starbeam. Come on. All right. Here we go. We're gonna meet Star, or Beamosaurus, or Beam. Come see. Come see. Starbeam. I think we may be done, y'all. Come see. Beam, beam. Beam, beam. What you think? Good? Oh, it's good. All right, well, and look, Beam's going after more. I guess that's really the end of the story. I'm gonna be doing this more often. It started to burn a little bit. So, the story. I'm gonna be doing this more often. It started to burn a little bit. Oh well. But y'all let me know. Please send me messages or what you want to see me try to cook on an open fire. But I will be trying to do more like survivalist training, kind of like not training, but just showing y'all what I do. You know, not the end of the world. But anyway, I enjoyed y'all coming. Beamosaurus enjoyed being the taste tester. Look, she said it was good. She wants some more. And y'all have a good day. Let me go inside before it actually starts really raining. Bye, y'all. Oh, how do I cancel this? I don't know.